So, good morning, class. How are you doing? So, in the previous lecture, we had discussed about area and the measurement of area of irregular shapes by drawing on the graph paper. Did you do the activity? I hope you did. So, let us come to volume today. So, volume of an object is the space occupied by it. Okay, whatever space any object takes, that is called its volume. Okay, so the unit of volume is meter cube, centimeter cube, liter, gallons and ounce. And as you know, the SI unit of length is meter. That is why the SI unit of volume is also meter, right? And as we had discussed in case of area, we can discuss the unit of volume also. So see, volume, say we are talking about the volume of a cuboid. Okay, let's say we are talking about volume of a cuboid. Okay, then the volume of a cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height. That is a formula known to us, and the unit of length is meter, the SI unit if we talk about, and that of breadth is meter again, height again can be measured in meter. So meter into meter into meter, this gives us meter cube. So unit of volume becomes meter cube. Okay, or if we were to measure these sides in centimeter, then we would get the unit centimeter cube. Other units are liter, gallons and ounce. Liter, gallons and ounce, they are related with meter cube and centimeter cube also. I will be sending you some image after this video, and you can just make that. There's a chart over there. You can just draw it in your copy where you are taking the notes, right? So the next thing we have to know is, if we want to measure the volume of a liquid, how are we going to measure the volume of a liquid? For that, whatever whatever is the volume of the container in which the liquid is kept. Suppose you have kept water in a glass. Okay, then whatever is the volume of that glass, that will give us the volume of that liquid, that is water taken inside that glass, right? Then whatever volume a container can have, that is called its capacity. Okay, so the volume of the liquid we are measuring. Okay, the volume of a liquid that a container can hold, that will give us the capacity of that container. Okay, so because capacity is volume, so the unit of capacity will be same as that of volume. So it can be meter cube, centimeter cube, liter, gallons, ounce, anything, right? Now, in order to measure the capacity, what we need to do, we have some containers which have fixed capacity. Okay, so we can use those containers. For example, you might have seen the milkman coming at your door. So he just has a cup like structure, a big mug like structure, and he pours the milk with that. Okay, so if suppose that mug is of 250 ml, and you need half liter of 500 ml of water, or you can say half liter, then it will just pour it 2 times, right? So in that way, that mug is having a fixed capacity, and we can very easily measure that amount of liquid with the help of that mug. But uh, there's a disadvantage of such kind of containers, because we cannot measure smaller quantity. If you ask your milkman, give me only 100 ml of milk, he won't be able to measure it. Okay, because he is having only this big mug of 250 ml, right? So this is a disadvantage of such containers. So what to do then, if I want to measure smaller quantities of liquid, what to do? Then we have graduated containers. What does graduation mean? Graduation means the scaling that is done on any measuring instrument, any instrument, right? For example, if you have a scale, So in scales you have these marks on the scale. These are not actually called marks, these are the graduations on the scale. Similarly, there are certain containers which have graduations. Okay, so you can simply use those containers to measure the volume. So such containers can be measuring cylinder or measuring cups. There are a cylinder like structure, I've drawn it over here. So this was the shape of the mug like the milkman has. Okay, and even if you go to buy some small amount of oil in some grocery shop, they have again this small cup like structure, and they have that is again the example of a container having fixed volume. Now we are talking the containers which have graduations on it. So this is a measuring cylinder. Okay, this is a cylindrical structure made up of plastic, or it can be of glass also. So it has some graduations marked over it. So these kind of containers you'll find in chemistry labs or sometimes in physics lab also. I have got this for you. See, when you buy some cough syrup or something, they have this kind of cup with, they give you these cups with it, and you can measure the amount of syrup you have to have, like 2.5 ml. This is the graduation of 2.5 ml, then 5 ml, 10 ml. Okay, you can measure these quantities with the help of this. So this can also be taken as an example of graduated containers, but don't write this as an answer. I was just trying to explain you all. Okay, so the example of graduated cylinders is are measuring cylinders and measuring cups, right? So okay, so these containers have marks over it, so you can measure small quantities also, whatever quantity you need, to 2 ml, 2.5 ml, or maybe 5 ml. So you can easily measure with that. Then if you want to measure the volume of an irregular solid, okay, so for regular things, as we did in the case of area, the regular things have regular solids or regular shapes have got formulae for them. Okay, if you want to measure the area of say a square, a rectangle, a circle, we have formulae for them. Then we had to measure the area of irregular shape, so we use the graph method, right? Now if we have to measure the volume of an irregular solids, for regular solids like the regular shapes, cube, cuboid, or sphere, or cone, or cylinder, we have got formulae for them. So you can easily calculate the volume with the help of those formulae. But if you have an irregular solid, means if we do not have a perfect shape, then how we are going to calculate that the volume of that particular object? What we do, we first take a measuring cylinder like this, and we fill some amount of water in it. Okay, and we will measure the volume of water from the measuring cylinder. This volume is the initial volume, and I have written it as VI. Okay, then I have this stone. Okay, and it is not having a fixed shape, so I don't know how to measure the volume with the help of any formula. I don't have any formula for that. What I am going to do, I will tie it with a string and immerse it in this cylinder only. Okay, what happens, you have seen this, when you immerse something in water, the water level rises. Okay, so now when you immerse this stone into the cylinder, the water level has risen. Initially the water level was up to here, till here, and now it has risen up to here, right? So this difference will give us the volume of this solid. Okay, the difference in initial volume and final volume, this is the water that the stone has displaced. So the displaced the volume of displaced water will give us the volume of stone. So see, I have written over here, initial volume of water is equal to VI, final volume of water is equal to VF. So the volume of stone is equal to volume of water displaced, and volume of water displaced is VF minus VI. Are you getting it? So I am sending along with this video, I'll be sending you some pictures from your book that will have the formulae for regular shapes and some pictures of containers having fixed volume, and then pictures of graduated cylinder, that is measuring cylinder and measuring cups. And then again I will send you one chart which is having the relation between between these unit of volume, okay, liter, meter cube, gallons and all. So try taking the notes in some copy, any notebook, rough copy or something. Try taking the notes, draw those charts, try to learn the values. The formula you don't need to learn, but you just, that is for your knowledge or just for information. Okay, so that's all for today, children. Just go through this and try taking the notes. Okay, in our next lecture we will be studying density, and then we'll be doing some numericals also, right? So that's all for today. Thank you. Bye.